3 Oakland Company, Big Data, and the Challenge of Expanding Operation, Milestone C. The Eagle Teams, Gladys Pineda, Nimero Ramones, Karina Prieto, y Diapirille Williams. We are pleased to present you our case study and challenge activity, the 3 Oakland Company. Let me start with the first slide. And these slides talk about how we meet all the requirements, either from the case study and the challenge activity. To start, we follow the principles found in the case study for the case study and the challenge activity. Our case has an introduction, and it tells a little bit about who is the owner of the company, Jorge, who is a hardware company, who provides services to construction companies. About the situation described, this company was founded or started 30 years ago, but in 2018, the city had a revolutionary change in construction business, and investors came to the city to establish their business. When we talk about details, we explain a little bit here that the workload increased 4 times, and Jorge has to hire more employees, and also a general manager whose name is Ignacio Mendoza. The number of customers grew exceedingly, but in January of 2022, sales decreased. How this is an scenario based on as much as real possible detail. So, prices increased during this pandemic and recessions starting now, which affected Jorge's store also. We also include some superficial information. We include all the details about the survey, which really won't be helping the students to do anything specific, but just to give them information. Include a conclusion, and after we did the survey, we noticed that 3 Oakland Company needed to expand their operations, but before that, they needed to add the big data. They will be adding inventory system, work order systems, and also a website. It has a professional looking, it's appealing to the reader, and it was tested by a group of students in class 200 Advanced Project Management. On the challenge activity, it's the same thing. We follow the principles found in writing a case study. We start with an introduction to the challenge, explain the students how the store is going, why they decided to go ahead and expand their operation, and add the big data. We explain to students also how they can accomplish this project. It is actually a project that has a little bit of challenge, but also at the same time, it's adjusted for the needs of the students of class 140 project management. The case study has a professional appearance. We added a link where they can actually just click and get right to the budget template. It was tested by the same group of students on class 200 Advanced Project Management. On the next slides, you can see here the template that I was talking about. This is just a guide for the students so they know exactly what to do and what spaces they need to fill out. To the right side, you have the schedule, and we add all the structures of the project with the WBS structure. So the professor can have this guide to help students or to guide how they're going to grade the project. The status of the scope. Our project consists of assisting the chair of Vincent College project management program in creating a semester duration learning activity that will be developed by the PM 140 students. This activity will allow putting into practice the knowledge obtained during the course, creating an environment of learning and practice. The primary tools that we are going to use are Smartsheets, Microsoft Pack, and Teams. As you can see, this is the final information about the project. How budget to the right side, you can see how the budget went, and to the left side, you can see how the scale was accomplished 100%. Team reflection. At the beginning, it was a little bit hard to get the team together, but finally, through technology, we did it. We utilized WhatsApp application, which really helped us to get in touch with each other at any moment. We also have used Teams to have meetings. We usually have meetings 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. And from that, one of the big lessons that we learned is that as a team is communicate constantly, avoid misunderstanding, and get the work done correctly the first time. So I think this was a great project, and I hope that your class 140 students will enjoy these too and get the knowledge that they deserve working through this case. Thank you for the opportunity.